Good afternoon, beautiful people. This is Mark with markslittlecoinshop.com. Hey, I've always put the like and subscribe at the very end of my videos, and apparently nobody gets that far. So if you would like and subscribe prior to the video, I would surely appreciate it. Help an old veteran out. As you saw the title, and they're gone. Well, there's been a few times in our history with the penny that it has disappeared on us. Well, not disappeared, but changed. And so that's what I'm going to talk about today is we need to go back through a little bit of history. So this is the findings that I came up with in the last box of 2,500 that I just went through. A total of 7 wheatbacks and 7 kind of pretty looking coins that might fit into somebody's folder that they're looking for a date. So yes, you can find some nice looking coins. Here's a 1975, a 1963, 81, 82, but you can find things in roll hunting that are different. And so, like I said, all of these are wheatbacks in a nice variety of years. 47, was that 41, 55, 50, 46 if I'm not mistaken. Anyhow, I also got 4 dimes in there, and then I also got these two were from the last roll hunt, along with this little pile of pennies over here. But check out this guy right here, Gregory the Sixth, if I'm not mistaken. That's what this is, a Gregory the Sixth, and this is from 1938 from Canada. Interesting little coin, old little coin, and not going to find those in circulation anymore, which is the point I'm getting at. You don't find those older coins in circulation anymore. So let's take a look at the red book here. We're going to start with the small cents. The large cents, that's a different story. Anyhow, the Flying Eagle was the first small cent we had, and it only ran for 3 years. In 1856, 57, and 58. And then what happened after that? We moved into the Indian head pennies, or Indian head cents. And the Indian head cents ran from 1859 to 1909. So what happened after that? We go into the Lincoln cents with the wheatbacks. Do you think that when the people of these days, we'll call it, found out that the Indian head cent was no longer going to be used, but it still could be used until it's completely faded out, what do you think they did? Do you think they might have hoarded all these pennies back in those days, and then boom, all of a sudden, right in the middle of the year 1909, we switched over to 1909 Lincoln cent. So we went for quite a few years with the Lincoln cent with the wheatback. Then all of a sudden we changed to the memorial cent in 1959. So last date of the regular wheat cent was 1958. Okay, then we started with the Lincoln back. So what do you think about all the people that had all these old wheatbacks? What did they do? Did they hoard pennies at that time, or did they just say, so what, let's move on? I'm sure they hoarded them. Okay, so you go in the Lincoln back, Lincoln cent memorial back, and then you continue onwards all the way up until today in 2025, when, what did they say? They're no longer going to be made. Now, hoarding your pennies, it's okay idea. Pulling out the nice looking ones, that's a great idea also. Collecting all the copper. I pretty much had doubled up on my copper, even though I haven't, you can see one right there on the edge when I was splitting them. Somebody threw a couple of coins in the wrong pile, so I have to go back through that whole can. I'll probably wait till it fills completely up so I can have something to do all over again. But saving your pennies, collecting pennies, hoarding your rolls of pennies, like I said, these here are 1952D. They're all BU. These good possibility of being worth something. So I'm hoarding, if you could call it that, because I'm only doing 50 cents at a time here. Hoarding your pennies is going to be possibly something that might be sought after, especially we didn't just change the look of the penny or the cent. We're now getting rid of the cent. So it would make all of these a little bit more valuable. And if you have them all in your collection, hey, that's an awesome job. Imagine just having one of every, Lincoln cent, or every Indian head, or every flying eagle. It's going to be worth something, okay? Because eventually, what did we do? 1909, we switched over to the Lincoln cent. That's 100 and some odd years ago for us. What is it, 114, 150, 160? Anyhow, they're not going to be around no more. They're going to be picked up, whether they're ugly looking coins, whether they don't really have a value, but they have a date on them. And they are a Lincoln cent, or a Indian head cent, or a flying eagle. They're all going to have some type of value. The last video that I just did not too long ago was about parents connecting with their children. So my next video is going to be opening up these right here, and then that way you can see what type of variety of coins are in this whole setup. And like I said, get involved with your kids. Start them on a journey of making or looking for old coins or any kind of coin whatsoever. But anyhow, y'all have a blessed day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stop by and talk to me at markslittle.coinshop.com. I appreciate that. Or leave me a comment on here, and or like and follow. I love y'all. Y'all be good. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.